Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I want to do a video to share with you where we are with our goals. So it is June the 11th and I wanted to run through why I only put €1 into some of the sinking funds and what we are working on for the rest of the year. Okay, so you will know if you watched my sinking fund video that we do have our emergency fund that we're working towards. Okay, and this is like the main goal. So we want €6,000 in there. We currently have around we have €2,486 in there. Okay, so 41% of it done. So what I'm going to do is now write down, I'm going to zoom you in a little bit, I'm going to share with you what the rest of what the goals and what we want to work on for the rest of 2020 is. Now unfortunately I don't think that we're going to be able to achieve the way things stand our emergency fund, but we will be getting about €1,200 away from it. So you know, you never know, you just don't know what's going to happen. So I'm going to kind of write down what my goal is, when and how much I need, and then when I estimate that it's going to be completed. Okay, so I should have probably printed off myself a sticker for this, but I didn't. So so I'm just going to write down so main goals for the remainder of 2020. Okay, so we're just going to create a little table here. So we have 10 goals for the remainder. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then like a little total line. Like I said, if I had thought this through, I would have printed myself out a sticker so I could organize it just a little bit better. So we have our goal, then we have the amount that we need. Let me see. When I think, yeah, okay, so we have the amount that we need, the amount that when I think it will be complete, and then when it actually will be complete. Okay, so I'm just going to do this. Like so. So we're going to have the goal, the amount, so like the estimated date. This is going to be like down to the individual paycheck, and then when it's actually done. Okay, so this is how it's going to go. So the first goal that we're working on, and it's not really like, it's not a massive monetary value, but it does kind of equate into these categories here, into this one, which is our car NCT. So we were supposed to get our car NCT done back in March, and it never happened because of the coronavirus. So we are gonna get it done in July, and it's €55. Okay, so this is complete. So this has been complete for a while because we have €76 in the fund. So it's in the car and bike and tax and car NCT is what this fund is actually called. So we have €76. So it's actually complete, and I think it was complete like in March. So so I'm just going to write, it was estimated to be completed in March, and it was actually complete in March. Okay, so then we have our second goal, which is one that needs to be completed. So I don't know, I have another one that is complete because we have enough money in there. in the sinking fund, so I don't know whether to write that down. I think I will actually. Okay, so it's our motorbike insurance. So our motorbike insurance, and I estimate it to be around 250 euros. Okay, so you can see here that our car and bike insurance has 347 euros and we need 250. So that essentially is complete. So again, I'm just going to say that that was complete back in March. Just for the sake of this. So now the current goal that I'm working on is for my glasses. So you will see if you watched my paycheck to paycheck that I am working towards getting new glasses. I looked it up, and 2 years ago when I got my eye test and 2 new pairs of glasses, I paid like 230 euros or something like this. Well, I have it now saying that that I want 350 euros. And that's because I'm getting an eye test and I need a pair of glasses for everyday use, and I also want prescription sunglasses. So I'm just going to say 350 euros is what I need. And I estimate that this will be done next paycheck, or the paycheck coming. So I estimate that this is going to be done the 18th of June. So it'd be very interesting to see if it does. So the next one then we need to complete is we have Robert has some holidays that happen every year in August. The company closes, so we're going to take some like day trips during that time. We were going to try and get like a night away, but I just think that the day trips might just suit us a little bit better. So I'm just estimating 300 euros for those. So that's if we're getting, let's say we were going to, I don't know, the zoo or something. So that includes any food that we use to get there. So this happens at the first week of August. So I think it's like August 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. This is when he'll be off. But I'm saying that it will be completed on the 9th of July. If everything goes as I have planned. So another thing that will need to be done is I'm going to call it back to school. Okay, so Ava is not starting big school this year. She is going to do another year of play school, and that's just a decision that we made earlier in the year. And I hadn't had her on any like school lists. So I'm saying it's 100 euros, and basically she's only going to play school, and she has 2 bags that are in perfect condition. Her lunchbox and her little her drink bottle that she brings that we've had since she's been 2 are in perfect condition because they're like long life ones. So the only thing she will need is some clothes, like jumpers and long sleeve t-shirts and all that sort of stuff, and possibly a new pair of shoes. But 100 euros I think should be plenty, but I just want to put that in there just so these are all kind of like reminders for myself as well. So I think that will also be gone on the paycheck from the 9th of July. So then we have the next thing. So the next one is just Robert's Xbox. Again, it's a very, very small expense. It's like 50 euros if you get like a good deal on a code. And I'm going to say that that's going to be done by the 30th of July. It'll actually probably... I'll change that actually, because it's not going to be the 30th. When I'd worked this out previously before recording this, I had it worked out a little bit differently. So it's going to be done that next paycheck from the 9th. So I have to figure out what date that is. So So the 16th, to be the 16th. So the 16th of July. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so then we have our car insurance then. So car insurance is a tricky one. You never ever know how much it was. Last year it was in the 300s. I always overestimate, so I'm saying it's going to be 450 euros is what we're saving in that sinking fund, and I'm thinking that it's going to be done on the 30th of July. Okay, so if you remember, we have 347 and we're going to take off that 250, so it will leave us with approximately 93 euros or something like that, and then we'll get up to, within the 2 paychecks, we will get up to the amount that we need. And then also we have our car tax, and that's 214, and that as well is due in October, the same as this, and that's going to be done the paycheck after this one, which I think is the first one in August. Hello, August 6th. Then we have Christmas. So every year I say I want 1,000 euros for Christmas, but this year, because as Ava gets older, she's going to want more. And plus, to be honest, myself and Robert haven't had much of a Christmas these last few years. As in, we used to be very extravagant and buy ourselves like new phones and laptops and TVs and all that sort of stuff. But we haven't the last few years. We kind of, I think for 2 years in a row, we barely got any presents at all. Last year we did buy something for each other, possibly like 150 euros. So this year I just kind of want to give us a little bit more of a wiggle room. So I'm going to say we're going to have 1,200 euros for Christmas in that fund. You can see Christmas currently sits at 209 euros. So we have like 1,000 euros to go. And have it, when I calculated, so I went through my annual budget for the remainder of the month, and I have a video about my annual budget, but basically I think that we can get this done by the 24th of September. And then the final one is our emergency fund. So our emergency fund, if you remember, is 6,000 euros. Okay, so I don't think that we're going to be able to do our emergency fund by the end of the year. I think we'll be able to get around 4,800 euros. So that would be 80% of it done. But to get you a date, I haven't worked it out, but I'll come back now in 2 seconds and give you a kind of an estimated date on when I think it's gonna happen. So I think it will take us a further 2 months after that to be the paycheck of February 25th, to get that actually done. So yeah. But if we add up all of these, so I'm estimating that by the 31st of December we can get 4,705 euros in there for the emergency fund, plus the 1,200 for the tax, or for the Christmas, the 2 14 for the car tax, the 450 for the insurance, 50 euro for Xbox, 100 euros for back to school, 300 for the day trips, 350 for the glasses, 250 for the motorbike insurance, and 55 for the car and the NCT, which would be 7,744. And yeah, not bad at all. So yeah, that's what I estimate, and I will come back in another video and just kind of share with you, or as it happens, you know, I'll flick back here just to share with you when and if and how we have it complete. You know, and this is based off of only Robert's income. We're not basing it off anything, and well, actually it's only Robert's income, the children allowance that we receive, which is like a monthly thing that we receive here in Ireland, and then also half of my YouTube money. That's what it's included, you know. So if I do start making money from this business with the stickers and the cash envelopes and the budget trackers and stuff, you know, and if I do start taking money from that, because a lot of it, if you start a business, you have to reinvest to make sure that you have like the best stuff, long-lasting things. You know, this will obviously, I'll put all that money towards this, these goals that we have. But you know, that's the dream, that I can make a business where I receive a good amount of income from, let's say, like my YouTube and my Etsy side of things. My YouTube, you know, if you look back here on these other months, you can see like I get 173 euros, or how much here, 167 euros, 223 euros. So you know, I'm not like breaking the bank on my YouTube, but I do kind of now, I never used to, I do now take half of it, apply it to my budget, and then the other half goes into like paying for some subscriptions that we have, and then for any taxes that I'll need to do. So yeah, this is where, or what's happening with the goals. So that's why right now I put €1 towards like the car tax, Christmas, car insurance, and car maintenance. They all get €1 every week, and that's just me slowly building it up. So from now on, you will see that this is how we're working it, that the glasses get all of the extra money, then the day trips get all the extra money, then back to school gets the extra money, Xbox, you know, that's pretty much done anyways. The car insurance will get the extra money, the car tax will get the extra money, Christmas will be getting the extra money until September, and then the emergency fund will be back at that time. So until September, we're not really going to see the emergency fund tracker at all, because we have to save for these other things, you know. So the quicker I can do that, the quicker we can get on to making this emergency fund done and dusted. But right now it's looking like 25th of February, that paycheck is going to be when we finish out and close that 6,000 euros. Fingers crossed that nothing happens between now and then that prohibits us from doing that. So there are our main goals that we're working towards for the rest of the year. I would love to know what you're working towards. Do you have sinking funds, and how are you doing with them, and what's your plan for the rest of the year? You know, we've 6 more months essentially to this year. So yeah, let me know how you're getting on, let me know what you're gonna do, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.